Hi there friends, and welcome back to episode 6 of my Planet Crafter gameplay series. I'm Icon, still alive, and I'm hauling all the stuff back to my new base from the old base. I have grabbed all the seeds, and I've deconstructed the last food grower there, so we're now ready to set up our camp here for real. In the last episode I have explored the aluminum fields back there, explored that little wreckage there a bit, and there's still a golden chest waiting for me to be opened. But now, first things first, we gotta get our screens back up and running. I had to dump, sadly, most of my materials there because, you know, there's been more important things to carry away, especially the seeds. And, well, for today, we're going to start with the food growers, and I don't know where I'm ending today. So, first things first, we can't build those guys now again. So let's put in some seeds, and for now it seems like eggplants are just inferior to squash. So let's put in some beans and one squash. Some as soon as I can put in the beans, that is. So food grower needs 1 unit of iron and aluminum. Maybe I even got this here. Well, doesn't seem like I do, except for the aluminum, but that's a different story. So let's grab us some iron outside here, hopefully. Just looking good. These looking like iron. Learn to discern these things just by their outside looks. I've learned another thing from the save file of my wife while I was watching her play. Ice is going to evaporate at some point. As soon as the planet is warm enough, ice will say goodbye. And there's a lot of things you can't build anymore without ice. It's not really any big problem because, you know, most of the things that you can't build anymore are just simply inferior. But I came up with the idea that maybe I want to save some units of ice here. Just for future purposes of building something neat. By the way, I don't know if that's the backside of these things again or not, but whatever. So we got a 100% chance of getting this stuff back. Wonderful. Okay, I want more food growers, but what I want way more are all these screens. So we need 3 units of silicon, 5 units of silicon, 7 units of silicon. Jeez, that's a lot of silicon, eh? Well. Or, yeah, I know what I'm going to do. I'll just go over to my old base and grab that stuff, but not without extra water. Just realized that I almost went forward without water. That would be a pretty foolish thing to do. I don't think that I'm already dehydrated enough that it would become a real issue, but, you know, I don't really want to try. I don't really want to try. Because the, building that stuff consumes water bottles, and therefore I have just transmuted all my water bottles in my inventory away. Let's grab a little bit more. And after that, I'm going to head over to my old base and get the materials out of the chest that I dumped there. Alright. Now I'm feeling a lot safer. So, put that ice in there. Oh, I got a lot of silicon on me. Nice. But for now, let's keep it like that. Okay, let's go. So I feel like I'm now finally able to sustain myself with food. That's a nice thing. I didn't know how many food growers I'll actually need to get the job done. It's one number that I really can't put a finger on because, you know, it's hard to tell. But we're going to try our best to find out. For now, I'll only grow eggplants if I have to, because obviously they are just inferior. I'd be not too surprised if they'd be used for something else later. Look at this beautiful blue sky. officially we've not even reached the blue sky phase yet, but to me it looks pretty blue skyy already. You see, there's a lot of material that we'll need for those, and, well, all those vegetubes. They need to be replaced one day, but not today. There's still a lot of stuff to be done there. That's one thing I'm a little bit bothered by, and I'd love if that'd be changed in future versions, and that's the fact that every increase of tier is a massive jump, like tenfold. Most of the times it's a factor of 10. And therefore the old machines grow quite redundant. It would be really awesome if we'd have an option to just upgrade them, you know, instead of replacing them like we do it right now. This would be really awesome if there'd be a way to get the job done without all that tedium, because right now it really feels a little bit tedious to me. So, let's go. Here we go. Progress screen needs iron and cobalt. Let's grab ourselves some more iron. Let's put that progress screen on this side. Beautiful. And the other screens go on these desktops. Oh, or not. They'd be blocking the sight on this. Nah. Okay, this is not cool. I'll be reconstructing my desktop somewhere else. That's one thing I really dig about this game, though. Stuff is very, very quickly deconstructed and reconstructed somewhere else. I dig that. So, energy and blueprints. And we got only one transmission screen left. Iron and silicon necessary. But I ain't got no iron for that. Alright, now I got water on me. I got water on me. Great. So today's plans are to build some heavier machines for the terraformation. First tier 3 machines are what I'm aiming for today. And beyond that, I want to finally plunder that golden chest. And maybe sift a little bit through that wreckage that we got back there. So these are roughly my to-do pointers for today. Let's see what'll be landing up there as well. Okay. I also want to upgrade my habitat a bit. I am considering a upper stage now. Drill tier 3. So tier 3 machines are becoming a thing now. So, titanium, aluminum, iron. Okay, no problem, senor. What's growing in what's slowly turning into a problem, though, is my power production. I'd really love to have something bigger and better. Ah, nuclear reactor. So, how do we create pressure again? So, oxygen, heat, I think pressure was done by the drills, if I remember correctly. Okay, nuclear reactor sounds like a great thing to go for. Alright. Let's have some squash, and, well, how's my power grid right now? Unhappy it is. Okay, well, we're going to go for yet another of those solar panels. Magnesium, double cobalt, and so it should be doable. Double cobalt, magnesium, so, and aluminum, of course. Okay. So, let's set up our first solar collectors on our new site. Bit unhappy with them because they're so weak comparatively. I mean, we really need a lot more product output right now. It's just nowhere near close to enough because right now I'll be investing most of my power into food growers, because you know we're just in need. So let's see. Do these things have a? They don't really have a backside or something like that. Okay, so let's see. I got more squash seeds. And my power grid is not happy anymore. So more solar panels. Magnesium, silicon, cobalt, cobalt. Magnesium, silicon. We need more cobalt. Yeah, well. Luckily we got most of the stuff we need right around the corner here. But, yeah, well... I hope we're going to get the nuclear reactor soon. Because it's... slowly not really feasible anymore to go just for green power. But for now, I'll still do. I mean, now, aluminum is no longer such a bottleneck to me. It's disgusting. Don't like it when they flip into one another. It's not necessary, you know. So, iron, aluminum, water, bottle. Go. One for myself, of course, as well. And let's pick up the squash seed. So, 4 food growers. Will they be enough? I only knew. I somehow doubt it, considering the speeds of these things. But I think I'm going to keep it like that for now. Until I got the access to the nuclear power. So how far am I away? That's 59.4, and we need 60, so we're almost there. So I don't need to worry that much about this topic right now anymore. That's a good thing to know. So let's eat something, craft ourselves some fresh water, and go loot that golden chest quickly. I mean, that's just the perfect timing, because if I remember correctly, there's been uranium in there, or the uranium was in the shipwreckage. I can't remember anymore. The shipwreckage is also something that I want to go for right next. But I gotta say, this thing is also quite nastily hidden there. Golden seed, golden effigy, okay. Uranium rod, aluminum Nolna seed, and what do you gain out of that? Aluminum and a super alloy out of the golden chest. Hell yeah. Okay, this was a nice infusion of resource. Cool. Very cool. And what do I need for this baby here? A uranium rod and 3 super alloys. Well, too bad that I can't construct these super alloys myself yet. Damn. Alright, that's unsettling. Well, at least I got a little bit of that. And, aw, it's a golden turtle. No, it's a golden drop pod. Oopsie. Sorry. So, heater tier 3, advanced crafting station. So the total terraformation index isn't high enough yet. Okay. We'll change something about that. Let's see. Vegetube tier 3. Can I build a couple of those? I think so, yes. So, silicon, magnesium, aluminum. Not really a big problem. Except for the fact that the aluminum is slowly depleting. But silicon and magnesium aren't too hard to gather here. So let's just slap those rare seeds we got into fresh vegetubes. Sounds weird, doesn't it? So, I got everything I need. Let's grab more of the material that we will need, though. Hey, look at you there, Chast. Hanging down there sassily. Woo! Boy, oh boy. Lots of loot. Nice. Thanks. So yeah, I slowly realized that hardcore mode is unplayable when you're new to the game, without cheesing like I did. Mostly because you're supposed to find all those resources outside there. Once you know what you're doing, though, it's a lot of fun outside. Oh, you are for outside use now. Oh, look at that, boys. Our first outside vegetube. Beautiful. So, let's put that golden seed in there. And gather some fresh magnesium for the second one. Yeah. Look at the terraformation index go crazy now. I mean, this thing is dishing out 78 oxygen per second. Those are entirely different numbers compared to before. So, needs more water. Nothing new. We're used to that need. Okay. Oh no, we're low on power. So this is one thing that bothers me about this game. When you're low on power, the entire base powers down. I find that quite stupid, honestly. So I need iron and double cobalt. It shouldn't be like that. It should be only the new part not working, not the entire base shutting down because the power ain't gone or something like that. Technically have enough power to support everything we have built so far. But I guess that's just early access pain. No iron? Are we already out of iron here? So it seems like I have to take a stroll into a different region here soon. Well. Ah, there's some. But I don't want to stray away too far from my base. Oxygen is starting to run low again. As usual. Whoop. Okay. But it's a good thing to see that the terraformation index grows like that. Let's whip up a tier 3 drill soon, too. Oh, I'm out of magnesium again? How did I manage? Whatever. Must have been the solar panel. I somehow didn't realize they need magnesium, too. Whatever. Alright. Let's check out the tier 3 drill. We need 8.5 energy for this baby. So, I definitely got this now. So we need 2 units of aluminum, 2 units of titanium, 2 units of iron. I got the necessary aluminum. No, I didn't mean to. Damn. Unfortunate pressing this button, man. So here we go. 2 aluminum. I don't have anything else. Oh, heater tier 3. Iridium rod. Yeah, I really need this better crafting bench for sure. Iron and titanium is what we're looking for now. Okay. Do I have water on me? I don't. This is unacceptable. Don't want to pilfer my cabinet though. Look at that surprise iron. Hey, I even get all the material I need from here. Nice. Didn't expect that. Still want that ice. More iron. So, there we go. Yeah, building this habitat here did take a while. Hey, it's blue sky time, and I can now craft the advanced crafting station, so this needs 12.5 units of energy. Okay. And, well, material-wise, nothing too special. Okay. But I wanted to build that drill now. Whoa! Okay, my man. This is a drill. Compared to the other stuff, we haven't drilled yet. Okay. Nice. So I'm pretty sure that for the tier 3 heaters, I'll just need the other crafting bench. I guess that's all it takes. So, let's say we dump all that stuff in here for now. Let's see how my food stations are going. The squash is ready. So are the beans. This one is not ready yet. Okay. So beans have 60 health restoration. Perfect. Okay, so, well, I slowly start to realize that I'll need more of that storage here, but one thing at a time. I want to have a stroll into the aluminum fields to get myself the necessary material for the crafting station and another, well, I just want to have that aluminum I need, basically. Because we need a lot of that. Well, there's nothing really in there that I want right now. And this time, I won't screw myself over like the last time. So, yeah, let's do this. Collecting material for a new compartment block here again. Because I feel like one of these is not enough in here. This area is so labyrinthine, I really feel better if I have more compartments in here. I mean, it's not like I'm carrying enough oxygen on myself anyways, but, you know, I still feel a lot better knowing that I got all I need to get back home safe. Or, no, to stay here for an indefinite amount of time. That's more like what I want to say. So here's the wreckage, eh? I wonder if that's actually the only wreckage here, or if there's more wreckage there. Deconstruct storage crate. Please, what? I don't see any storage crate in here. So we'll have to jump all the way up here, huh? So there's exactly what I've been looking for, and plenty of it. And there's the lost super alloy. Nice. Yeah, we got enough oxygen in this. So I leave the relatively unimportant stuff back here. Might come back another day or not. Pretty sure that this was the most interesting part about this wreck. There's one more unit of aluminum here. You know what? We're just going to dump one of our oxygen bottles in there. One oxygen bottle is definitely enough to get back home, even if I do a big whoopsie here and stuff's just going bad. Which it won't. And on the other hand, it's a nice thing to know that I have deposited some oxygen for me in the future phases of the game. Okay, I got now all I need for that first nuclear reactor, and I got enough aluminum to work with. Perfect. Yeah, these wreckages are basically the biggest bumps, speed-ups in your development that you can get. Like, there's always so much rare stuff in them. It's totally worth going for these explorations. Alright, so what's the next phase, actually, after blue sky? My screen will tell me. Clouds. Okay, makes sense. Alrighty. So I'm totally overloaded right now with rarer stuff. Isn't it beautiful to unload so much aluminum into your base? I find it very beautiful. So we got super alloys, the uranium rod, and water bottles. What kind of... How much water is in these bottles if 2 of them are enough? You'd sport an entire nuclear reactor. Just random thoughts. Okay. And so let's get ourselves some more ice than that. Because I really need more than that. I need to check back on my food growers. So probably I'll put up 2 more food growers, but I have the slight feeling as if 6 food growers could be actually, as a matter of fact, enough to keep me alive. Not sure about that yet, but we'll find out. There we go. I'll craft a 3rd one, because I don't have any water on me right now. Always stay safe and hydrated. Okay. And while we're at it, let's decode that blueprint microchip. Microchip mining speed. Pretty boring, to be quite honest. So... let's put that nuclear reactor next to that grill. Yeah. Hey, look at him go. So it looks like these things don't need any further refueling or such. They're just running on nuclear power now. Great. So that'll make it a lot easier to build the stuff that I want to build now. So, growth 100%. This really needs a little bit more, you know, needs to be easier discernible if stuff's ready or not. I end up standing in front of these and it takes always a bit too long for my taste to find out if it's ready or not. Okay, so we need 3 aluminum, 2 silicon, 2 titanium, 2 magnesium. 2 titanium we got already. 2 silicon we ain't. Got those. And magnesium. Nope, magnesium. Alright, I'm very, very curious to see what that high-tech crafting bench can do for me. There we go. So, we only need 1 more slot of silicon. There we go. And let's just do what I like to do. Grab stuff until I'm full. This is one thing I realized lately, that I should do this a little bit more often. And just grab stuff, you know? It's way easier to expand if I have material. And by now I know which materials are mostly used for expansion and such. Okay. Crafting bench, here I come. Hello. Alright, oxygen tank tier 4. And I can build a grass spreader. Neat. So, super alloy. Oh, I can craft them myself now. Cobalt, iron, magnesium, silicon, titanium, aluminum. So, one of each kind, eh? Rocket engine. Jetpack. Neat. Iridium rod. Takes up a rotten dirty amount of 9 iridium, and a uranium rod needs 9 uranium. So that one uranium rod I got for free there was a really kind donation of the devs. I get it. Okay, so that sums up to I can use frickin' everything. And also, these heaters are comparatively not inefficient, no. Because there's 2 iridium in there. I was just wondering how to go for my heaters next. So I need more iridium. I have a severe lack of iridium, so I'd say, well, this is going to be my next big expedition goal, hey? We need more iridium, but before I do this, I definitely want to stock up on food growers. Because I feel like 4 of these dudes, they just don't quite cut it. I mean, it ain't bad or such, but it's also not really good. So I'd say we're building 2 more of these. Let's see. Grass spreaders are producing biomass. And I use up Lerma seeds, so I basically maybe want to get back to my home base. So, 2 units of aluminum and 2 units of iron are necessary. Luckily, I got all this. Okay. So, I really wonder if 6 food growers will be enough for my expansions now. I'm really not sure about that. I mean, it's definitely not gonna cut it as long as I have to grow eggplants in them. That's one thing I'm absolutely convinced of. But, well, right now we don't have anything better than that. Okay, how's my energy going? Ooh! Okay, the nuclear reactor produces 86. I somehow thought they'd produce 60. No, 86. Where do I have the 60 from? Whatever. Just some random thoughts. So, I'll build one of those grass spreaders. I have more than enough energy, and I want that biomass. So, magnesium, aluminum, lerma seed. Aluminum, lerma seed, and magnesium. Isn't it lovely to have just everything you need there? Oh well, most of it. We lack ice right now. Yeah, so there's still a lot to go for. I mean, look at those items back there. This world has so much to loot. And we haven't even seen like half of it, I guess. So there's chest back there. There's aluminum back there. Boy. Storage crate with some random stuff. And there's this crevice. Well, we're not going to go further into that. So I think this expedition... No, it doesn't. Huh. I was already like, oh, this expedition will cost me one of my precious oxygen flasks, but no, it doesn't. Okay, my dear friends, we're going to put up the grass spreader, and that's the last thing I'll do for this episode. It's been a really cool journey so far. I really enjoy this game a lot! Exclamation mark. And it's hard to believe that this is only the raw sketch of the early access version like we see it there. Next episode, I'm going to go deeper into exploration, I think. I got to find a way to produce uranium somehow, because otherwise we'll be just done for. But that's something for another day. So let's put up a nice little grass spreader. There we go. And I thank you guys so much for watching. This is a wonderful journey so far. Leave me a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and of course consider subscribing. I'd be more than happy to have you. And yeah, I hope you guys will tune in for the next episode as well, when we're going to build some big fat heaters and see what we're going to do beyond that. See you guys there, and have a good time. Bye bye.